Wel, yn didig sgipi yn y halapa gniaf yn môr yn y hitel ta choramach yn didig iachgyn imrydach sio fyr yn dychwr Glasgow y stampein farpish rabo direct dy roer. Fisgyn ma fwym sy wysdyn mach gylinen yn och rugby pio BBC alapa Ospreys yn oed o neidion Liberty an y Swansea. Sien wlyr y hun ma ha, ach liwn i bysyn i gael cwrs gytwa agos y center skipper rugby galaf agos bysyn y ffeinach dim ar chaiach i'r na pwysht y glwys at Murrayfield.
We were building a new clubhouse, spent all our funds, wouldn't it be fun, we've got no money left in the banks, so to speak, and to get the Murrayfield posts, just knowing the history behind them, it would just give the club a huge boost. So then I think what they did was they looked at how well the club had performed, its growth and everything. I think we just ticked all the right boxes.
Siarad am Siona Kirk ma bo skipper rugby galaf agos bys yn y tilig ysyn Leonia. Ach yn dosioch as yn dylu ein fachgol my cho iaolich yn och fer y chlwych ar yn gwneud yn y caller in o'ch yw'n cael y diog number 10 Robin Hislop caller Robin Hislop is tonight's match analyst from the Edinburgh club. Robin, good to have you on the programme again.
Cheers, Hugh.
Now, you're going down to Swansea there, but with a win last week, that must have given the guys a lift.
Yeah, absolutely. There's positives to take from the Munster game. We went back to Murrayfield and we got a good performance against the Dragons, who are not an easy team to beat. So, yeah, boys will take a lot of confidence from that.
So what were the good things from that game?
I think last week the set piece was outstanding. I think the scrum won us the game in the end. Line-out was very good. I think we played the game quite smartly. We played it down in their half. We didn't play too much in our own half.
Now, you mentioned the forwards. The tight five tonight might have been good last week, but they're going to have to be very good this week because they're basically playing against 5 Lions.
Yeah, it's going to be a massive challenge tonight, but the boys have trained well all week and I'm sure they're looking forward to the battle.
So how would they approach that? I mean, do they try and move them about the park, or do they just meet them head on and say, look, we've had enough?
I don't think we worry too much about them. We play our own game plan, but we'll have looked at them a bit through the week in video analysis. But I think there's nothing much more to it. You have to meet them head on or they'll try and walk over you all day. So I think first scrum we'll hopefully meet them head on.
Now, Ospreys, it's never an easy place to go, Swansea. What's the wider game plan? I mean, do you just keep it tight and play into the game for as long as possible?
Yeah, very difficult place to go. I think we'll just play our game plan and try and keep it as tight for as long as possible. Going into half-time, it's still tight, 50 minutes, 60 minutes tight, and then try and kick on at the end.
Thanks, Robin. We'll hear more from Robin as the game goes on. Siog of skipper gynnig yn lytyn i mach maha, an yn gial yn och. Dahan gyma i'r ialichte. Von yn afest. Immigach ag differ uwydden. Ygys gaat y wyni gata hyn dyrys yma hai coig diag eis y Chymru von y file da file ygys yn lyng. Noch Jeff Cross atá agus a leine öi agus cúteach gus a leine öi Aleki Latui atá agus on hier turis an after Rossford. Sar chluiket er game an Dragons David Denton is a leine húl Colin is a skipper Roddy Grant. Luiket er in Coor Halley Leonard húr na poingen an Dragons an hennig Jake Riers Kunnevalach is a leine cool le visser tidach ugaun een jeke trai Nick de Luca trai an Munster agus Greg Tonks ag a leine cool. Agus Nicky Walker a clwych yn y Ospreys fer y roi hyn. Nick Unire. Agus na stúrig yn fwn y Lions yma hyn. Cwmai sŵl i'r game. Agus gilior i gyn ys y skipper hasio a sy'n y ffania hwg. Agus ag fel clw agus sisif an y sŵl rugby. Cymanus atrinio. Na sŵl rugby na Cymru. Agus a ffaith rochba an y Swansea ag Liberty. Coigner Lowell mar a hwrsmi as a line agus seo a skip a hach gan och na coigner a sen an och as a line Jones Hibbard agus Jones Wyn Jones agus Evans as a darna lei 3 hia turis as a line hat cloich an a Ospreys agus a skipper mar a hwrsmi ag arif here Alan Wyn Jones. Is the line cool Tibaldi etel Jackshi at Turis gan etel cloich ag arif an lung Dan Bigger. Sé húr na poingen is the vinnet in Fierig and the Ospreys Hassler Keir Tursen to Canada atá gur son hier dúr in the Nimmel agus Richard Vassell tá is an 3 uair ag arab a cóig na ball ag Ospreys siad a tal háise hug agus sin ag réistir a hacinn an och. The Cymru a good game Cadol. Agus Maris Avish Kutermach be hier the Unsi no ga Kroi König den Ejan an the gal Shach na dahan du Avishjach. Agus hier gaat er met den Ejan Rima Haita evident en de skielige gevoels ga akal ek Tonks. Cymru Hibbard le came Nick Astor Yw'n as Evian gyda Cwydrymach Gysis Loinia Gyneidion Dwi'n Cahai Ospreys y gwyle cael y hach gorau Tosio'r groi
Let it come white, rock! Release free white!
Furtje nog voor Ospreys. Die eerste had de Soers gemaakt clever. Die eerste David Denton in de glach kijk. Die laat dat kooik meter zo mooi. En gaat de net onder de gut.
Use it! No, we're on the side.
Kennedy. Kan gaan Soers. Ik is een maag. Robin Hislop, not a bad start. Plenty of control on the ball.
No, I think we're pleased with that. Ospreys have had a lot of possession. Big runners coming around the corner. Some good hits from Roddy there. Tonksi's tracked back well. Then we've cleared. So, you know, job on again here. Need to switch on. They've got to come at us again from this line out.
But the Welsh obviously willing to move the ball and just crank it up from the word go.
Yeah, well, it's not just in the set piece. These forwards are good. They'll be good round the corner, good ball carriers, and Alan Wynne-Jones and Richard Hibbard. So we need to get off the line and match them.
Jonas den Egel. Via hen die staat voor al Schaffert. Chowns en Heikel nachge. Sparn van de Cymru. Via hen Loini. Agus den Egel na via hen die daar. Gemaakt ze vaart. Zo Brishu geta had er een haar in je gestij. Dus je hier het score. Wel, daar zit het hier in. En als je Hassler, dus je hier het score en Canadië nog. Dus wat ook ziet, vatte gedjuk op 3 minuten. Ik geloof. Dus tiedag maar waar Robin Hislop gra at Chown, dus een close te voelen, Caster en Oorsen, dus gemeenste nog. Line het hier next to Nathan Cown, Robin Hislop. This was just exactly what you were talking about. Round the fringes.
Yeah, boys will be really disappointed with that. Working hard on the maul. And we've just let them get it set up there. We nearly stop it in the end. From there, we'd want to hit it and get into touch. No, boys were really disappointed with that.
Well, and you show the Toshach even at the Nathan Giri. Femi at close at least. En groot zeggen ten eerste, dus zit hij nog weinig oorst aan de goede game. Shot dan bigger. Hier Vigil Skippy en de halve finish. Kan het rivalieren liggen. Dus en je dat de vallen er nog heel dan hoe maar leden nog. Dus Schenkar Torsko Schach kun je niet meer. It's going to keep a minute in Robin, how do Edinburgh pick themselves up? I mean, it's a very early blow to take.
Yeah, it's a tough one early on, but we just got to start all over again. Try and keep them in their own half. They'll probably try and clear here and just try and win possession back and get our hands on ball. We've hardly touched it yet.
Is de goede tunjak in die via die Jinsoers kunnen glachki gewild de Nigel aan de gel. Dus ga je naar haar in je stij. Dus de verre een kleiner in de gorstige.
Check what's happening.
It is difficult to see what happened here, Robin. But well, this is the score, of course.
Yeah, well, they've just got momentum, but ideally we need to stop that at source. Like, we can't let them get the maul built and moving forwards, which just gives them a great platform to attack off. But we've got a good position to attack off here, line out on the 22, so have a good crack at them here.
Would it very much be Edinburgh's expectation going down here to face a forward onslaught for most of the first half, certainly anyway?
Well, they're going to come at you around the fringes and stuff, so it's just up to us to match that, and I'm sure the boys will. A bit of a shaky start, but you know, I'm sure we'll come into it.
Just another look here at the defence.
Yeah,
it is disappointing. People sliding off tackles.
Yeah, it's just a bit passive there. 9 runs, so we just need to jam in from the outside, and we've just been a bit slow to react there.
Så hier terug als je weg in Lutui. Kunnen we hier steeds als je in de schaar organiseert. Dus de Noringais en de Wiegers de town, dan gaat het al misgegeven. Matria Reiter. Not quite clear there, Robin.
Yeah, not sure what happened there.
Was.
Alan Jones seems to came through, legally or not legally, he's got away with it.
Well, the important point is he got away with it.
Closer,
yeah.
Get closer. Ear to ear, please. Yes, you have to go ear to ear. Get closer.
Yeah, we'll be interested in your views on the scrum, because last night's match, for everyone who was watching, there were some contentious issues there about the binding and so on. We'll see what Matria makes of it. It's not an auspicious start. How are the forwards coping with this, Robin? Just the change in the law and the timing and.
Yeah, I think it's taken a little bit of time to get used to, but once everyone buys into it, I'm sure it will be a little bit better. But you know, you've got 16 blokes trying to smash into each other. It is sometimes difficult not for it to go down.
Bind. Sit.
Washington Faber gneed on Kata. Sean Kennedy. Canadian goes to stay. Lutui. Dus true international te ek de Nederland is alleen nu. Ik heb een horgen chenne hier naar hu. 3 year to give 5 goes to stay. So de Nederland er al even clean is naar fijn gaat. Aster gezien via shot. Lutui hier eerst. Sean Kennedy. Natuurlijk gelijk helaas zat. Tim Visser with Sean Kennedy at alles right at the heel is right at the start the east. Appreciate it as a game. Robin, just a break up in the game. There's no pattern to it, no flow, but just seemed to be a miscommunication more than anything at that
I think,
breakdown here.
Yeah, when it breaks down, I think Viss just tries to run off Sean Kennedy's shoulder and it just breaks down a little bit. But no, that's a good passage of play. Forwards are getting over the gain line. Good carry from Grant Gilchrist and Alecki, giving us good front ball. So it's good. We just need to keep a hold of it.
Well, the first thing is to get it and then keep a hold of it. So there was an indication there that it can be done.
No, absolutely. But just need to keep a hold of it and try and squeeze them out, and hopefully we get away penalties or we get tries.
Well, this doesn't look too good.
Not a bad replacement, Tipperick, though.
Well, another guy who can put himself about.
And it's a good opportunity for us here to really have a go at their scrum, their ball in their own 22. Great opportunity for us to have a crack at that and try and put some pressure on them.
I suppose camping in that end of the field really is the whole issue here, because we saw Glasgow doing it last night, where they played in the part of the field they wanted to play in and just set their stall out.
Yeah, well, that's what it's all about. We have enough ball, and even if they have the ball, we keep them in their half. They will make mistakes and we'll get points through that. So hopefully the boys can get a good shove on here.
Just a word, Roddy Grant there, the captain. It's good to see him back in his kind of leadership role. He's been...
Yeah, well, Rod's not been captain for the last 2 years, but even though he's not been, selected captain, he's still a big leader on the pitch, and I'm sure he'll go well tonight.
And another in-form man there wandering around in the middle, David Denton, had an immense game.
Yeah, Denton started the season really well. He's carrying really well, getting us over the gain line, so hopefully he'll continue that tonight.
The injured player, Sam Lewis, and all the safety protocols. Just making sure he's okay. Well, tough on Tipperich, he's not getting on. Good news for Sam Lewis though, and for everyone. He's fit, ready to go. So what would they try here, Robin? Would they try and disrupt the heel, or...?
Well, just have a go for it. Wait till the ball's in and then try and get all 8 down and have a go at them.
Right, er has de via in die koers in de rijtje.
Bye. Set. Yes, 9.
Wel, y bal had i geach dwnier ys at y neud ond yr brach o gael yr ysyn. Ys at yr bwcht yr ysyn y fie. Ys at ysyn yr gol na dwy gyda Roddy Grant, ys Denton. Robin, for a minute there, it seemed to be that nobody hooked the ball at all. It was just sitting in the middle, and then Edinburgh seemed to get the advantage, but just unfortunately...
Yeah, I think that's credit to the Edinburgh scrum. I don't think Hibbard can maybe get his foot up and put a bit of pressure through it. So that's exactly what we're looking for there, but just unfortunate we gave the penalty away and let them off the hook.
Well, there's the ball in. So they've obviously stopped him hooking with the pressure, yeah.
Either that or, they're backing themselves just to drive over it and not having to hook, but maybe have to hook for it next time.
Hibbard Mahat. Man skippelt er van de lijn, big ergen neer de match. Carl Tonks. Nou, het doet echt een goal en Nicky Jones. Marco Tebaldi. Oh, drop vast. Drop vast voor Tebaldi. Jeff Hassler. Sporragal. Ik heb Tebaldi en ik wel herkozen voor Ironic of Zebre. Motion go Ospreys. 10 minuten in de challenge maar Ospreys is shaft de netel Johnny. De die gewilje hoor de netel aan een 3 minuten score voor Hasla. Hier trajecten. Ospreys die de bal te bal die hoor de wielf. Piers Jackson. Door je half wet op de hoeken.
Set. Yes, man.
Mr. Shen, dus Keen die hier skippelde voor Denton aan de neekin. Zelf voor Loos en de Cymru gestuurde woenketa, is Visser. Lichin ach le koer en echt. Zo deze de Cymru gebrischen. Nou, zie dat er veel maar mena gelukken is in de Cymru. Robin, just an example there of the pressure the Welsh scrum can put Edinburgh under there.
Yeah, I think they put a bit of pressure on there. Jeff nearly sheared quite well, but Dents has picked up, and they're obviously back row right in his face, and it's just been a bit scrappy there.
Dan Bigot. Skiel is je roike game. Is je hierin. En wil eens kijken naar Tringer. En dan zijn ze de halve liski en de zwarte kopperen. Zo had hij die eerst. Zijn de jaar we geniet van Kata.
Use it.
Zo wat Gisels ha de linten toe aan hen naar Gatruur. Niska gloos het eraas. Zijn de jaar. Tebaldi het in Kokli. Bigot. Zeggen we aan voor wel Bishop. Tebaldi Bigot die eerste. Dus dat er middag gaan we door de show. Ik ga raast toe beginnen. Agus láhan ar a go léir siit agus
Knock on their hands on the ground.
Sean
Let it
Kennedy
go.
a fála gastar gotá. Is tá sin dána le sin ag an íre seo a cha cuairecha. Nach an a live clí for a bhfuil dent an óthg a húil bóia. Nach bheisar an eiste a ghlachcu agus bhí mi a ball a húrú. Sin slach wat an éition tíadach nuair a bheith cara amachcha. Sin más in hier, zoveel luas a gaid a steir a húlah. Agus at a géirí ball a luas at Ospreys. Cúmars da seo da gan éition. Io mat er dich céman an a dhéanamh, svúdi a golas ásanda. Iki réitir a lo an eist. Bhí nach lúiche dul, Ian Evans. Tibaldi. Bigat. Hij had zeggen door de show. Agus first and after nature. A good break by Sean Kennedy there, Robin. That's very positive.
Yeah, he's trying to get the pace up. I think he's really unlucky there. I didn't think the Ospreys boys were back 10, but they've got away with it. But I think that's maybe what he was looking for there.
Maybe it's just a bit of variety. You know,
yeah, well, I think he's just
a spark, something to lift the game for.
Yeah, it's been a bit, stop-start so far. But Sheba's seen a wee gap there and he's tried to go for it. Full credit to him, but I think he's unlucky. Ospreys back 10, but they've got away with it. So, and then it was just all a bit scrappy after that.
Just a quick word in passing. Another break and play here. Obviously, Greg Laidlaw's out of the team. How is he faring in terms of his recovery?
Yeah, I'm not sure quite where he's at, but I'm doing a bit of training with him, both being injured just now, but I don't think he's too far away, but I'm not entirely sure where specific dates and shit.
Roddy Grant. Jisha Lahu. Stanid until Gagala the soccer.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
En suurbreep gaan de Cymru gereis dus de ulke leer seller maar hij met 3 referee rijdt er in.
That's it. Pushing early.
Pushing early, he said, Robin. Now that's a very fine line, isn't it? Because
I think he can maybe just let that go and let the scrum half put the ball in, but he's pinged up, which is disappointing for us because it's given them a good attacking position.
It's a very difficult comparison to make, but I think in terms of what you saw and what we all saw last night in the Glasgow game, do you think this guy's refereeing it differently, or is there consistency amongst the referees, do you think, in terms of if you were having to cope with that as a forward?
Yeah, most refs, they should be consistent, but if that's what the ref's saying, we're pushing early, then you've just got to listen to him. He's not going to change his mind, so boys will just have to adapt on the pitch.
There's more here, please. There's Mark. You two.
Try again.
Head and shoulders above the hips.
Het was Scholte die Scholte. Nu gaan zijn kutje bij de bijen is gaan horst is rechter het warrig hier. Zijn jullie niet maar gunje.
Set. Yes, 9.
Gelukkig is die eerste al te de Cymru.
We lost your bind. Straight on the cross.
Zat de ligia gaan hier de push.
Number 3.
I de Bakinjach, Jeff Cross, looks like he's pointed out to Jeff Cross that I think what he said was lost the binding.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I need to have another look at that. I think Jeff was doing all right there. Need to have another look at it.
It's becoming increasingly difficult, though. I mean, the game is so stop-start.
Yeah,
neither side is getting a rhythm, and
it's
any
frustrating for both
play.
teams, really.
Dan Bigger. Aha.
That's why the penalty.
Så kan jag glucht er in de vaart nach toe so hugger bal haast. Le maar has glucht. Karstel de hoerig. Schachet. o'r nach gen a shitle hŵl yn dŵnje. Ni sy'n y gwnnarst, pars gan y gwnnarst gyw a hawn dy gan eidion. 3 pwynt gyle. Gan Ospreys maha, Ospreys y gich. Dyn eidion Njoni. Bigar lysiadarna penaseke. Sean dyn eidion ga hwrgytol. Ian Evans y geri. Ska via höger ash go Tabaldi. Hadja sitt fatta. Bokk kan je dunje van kroken er. Zo is hem aan. Nu is dat een eetje een slag carrière aan de heel in de hielzie en achter. Jiffer uit de redoies er ook wasco kunnen de nier nog gelarig als in de schaar. Als je maar weer had de rasje die is dan bigger. Go schaffen je dat alles er Sam Lewis gedrein je een granke hoe er kustmiliger. Dan gaat er gauw die is.
Play advantage wide.
Het al. Rijter de likalai below a kluich.
Advantage over.
Tabaldi.
Stop black.
Ten eton, die is de via aan Suez.
White, white.
Dus Merach als je slaagt. Doe die 5 man. Die dag toch een Jean Roy. No, yeah, Robin would. I mean, the kick was obviously an error there, but is that a tactic Edinburgh would adopt, just to kick it back rather than run it back? Is that would that be part of the game plan?
Well, I think we just want to try and play in their half and not play too much in our own half. So we're trying to get down there. Obviously, a bit of a kicking battle, and we've came off second best there. But you see what the boys are trying to do, just lacking the execution.
Tabaldi, bigger. That was just out. Hughesy en Femi at vi skippel til Suez is in Gurshia sig het gaat. Dorstige stein alleen te doen Ian Evans. Is het die eerste penas.
You're off your feet, then play the ball.
Die dat laaien. Laat Jeff Cross die eerst in de grane geu. Is als je dat het pial of de bos, dat is aan je checken. G had the hackers show. Robin Hislop, it's an old familiar story when Bigger's around. He just seems to attract penalties, but Edinburgh have got to stop this somehow to giving away the penalties.
We're not giving ourselves much of a chance. We need to cut them out. But again, it's just happening from them being in our half, and it's just through pressure, they're eking out penalties. Jeff will be disappointed with that one, but we just got to try and cut them out, basically. It's not much more to it.
Well, that's almost casual from Dan Bigger, but how it must be hugely frustrating for the Edinburgh players, but how do you actually get your hands on the ball against a team like this that has such a huge grip on the game?
Well, you've got two options from the kick-off. We can either go high and contest, or we can go long and try and put pressure on them. Hopefully they'll kick it out and we'll get the ball back around about the halfway line.
Sinishar var ganejol, gaguma showanest. Maar Robin de Graaf met Ia en Suez is shit. Sashenka a collecten each on the nest. Oh, Denton. Shen da hurisig. Ik shen Edinburgh's Greg Tonks ga harash. Toch een pick en roate. Fussel. BBC Alappe. Check of a hashtag Hurrivialev. Bueler. Bianca de game, no rutan at an age and the gen of Kerst no car, so picking a man of car addressed in a Kerst. If I get you that chicken as a vian, it is an orson close at Suez, a shanish house. Tidach nahat the rui. Da good lishaval, it is they're cool of the wheel. The Cymru, so at the east Tabaldi, Hibbard train a sheet, it is Tabaldi has the all. Suher na park ik de Cymru draast en hier wat kloeg met de hokker zat. Wyn Jones. Agus Pennas de Gnéitil, mae i'r gael.
Holding on.
Wel, Coram y sio
First man in on his feet.
y bal a chwswas agus sé
No, number 8 on his feet.
ar y fy hoch gyfan Morgan Allen.
First man in. Yeah.
Chai yr cwl o Alan Wyn Jones.
Yes.
Coram y Harry Leonard. Dar after Leonard, dydych cwr y chwl fat na hwnio. Robin, that's I suppose the first time that the decision has gone the right way as far as Edinburgh are concerned, and then a good kick to halfway, so a chance here to move up into the territory they want to be in.
No, definitely. Hopefully the forwards will secure some good line-out ball here, whether we drive it or we give it to the backs. But no, I think it's important we just get our hands on ball. It's been all Ospreys last sort of 10-15 minutes.
Sinejar van Alaini, Roddy Grant.
Ball!
That's a Sinead Shin, König. Skialach gyfach yn mygydosioch na rhaid yn glwys at gytŵr gyrsiach a chyfensiwn tîm ar rugby as y cael y tŵr colar I skip y galab yn sef sy'n machdi hachar yn y push Dick Murrayfield sy'n jar yn esfo Gyneidion besar dolas as yn y Gyneidianach Jeff Hassler ceir twrsyn yn esdir clwyth dy Canada 40 minute siachat ma Ospreys 3 diag Gyneidion Nioni mae'r ysafell dan bigger le 3 mae 3 agos y sgwr fo Hassler yn 3 minute yn so loenio gwpr gleifa dy Gyneidion Leonard Steg o Nick De Luca hier Tyrstof o hwyr e bal yn ysdyn sio rwta i'r Gyneidion a fai agesin i gan a 3 cym yn y ddwrst Leonard dyr hawl o ddys gyda
Carried back.
Mae'n gyda fysar y fan y bertyn yn nawl
Advantage over. Good time. Time, Dougie.
Finished tŵn dy gyrrys dy gyswys gan i'r ymel 25 Ydy'r y gi siachge ta dwy'r dyniachge Tydach Sean Kennedy ar o whole round It's the Cymru You get the feeling, Robin, that there's almost a bit of bad luck there. I mean, Sean Kennedy, that could have landed in the breadbasket and off he went, but just a slight carelessness again in the handling here, Dougie Fife at one end, but...
Yeah, we're not like we do look good when we're on ball, but we've just not got it for long periods of time. Like there, with just a few phases, and we've coughed up again. So we're not going to get very far with just 2 phases. We need to keep it for longer. Just unfortunate error there, so hopefully we'll look after it better next time.
And there was a brief glimpse of David Denton running through. That's the kind of thing that,
we're looking to get those boys into the game.
To Baldi the Ishmahat. Because and you ledoy is a bit cawn nes to Shen. Jenny Genoch to Baldi Bierhug Duan Heen. Sean Kennedy nes to Feinach D Nia. Ugiskishin the Shoshal. Cawn so good as they. But there's a novelty, Robin.
Yeah.
Referee pulls up scrum half shocker.
Just Sean Kennedy, I'll have to be careful he doesn't do the same here.
I'm sure it'll be as straight as a die. Sean Kennedy maha. Sean real good for the Jahiri and the rest in. Wie vooraf al gefeime bal ag all stay hier as gefeime da guan fiach en er. Al ga je stay hier af gelior agus mach an oors in de gaan hele.
Back out of the tunnel. Straight out of the tunnel. We'll reset it. Yeah, it was.
Well, it's just not working, Robin, is it? All the changing, whatever is causing it, the players, the referee, whatever it is, they're just not getting to grips with this, are they?
Well, I think there's 2 things there. Duncan Jones has almost sort of came around the side and tried to come up, and Jeff's sort of tried to go in without him. But yeah, just a bit of a mess that last scrum, really.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Sanesh Pennas. Riecht. Jeff Cross. Vaak geled Groetel Shears er woon.
free.
Femi at rutikin I ena. Ma dynnu shot I ddech gwrasga, fe eisiau gwylio bwylio. Fydd yn eisiau glwys at Suez at the east. Robin Heslop, is this something that I suppose the next option is to sort out at half time or to have a chat about it? You can't really, as the game's going on, they've got to play what they're playing.
Yeah, well, no, that's up to the leaders on the pitch to do that on the pitch. We can't really wait to half time. We've still got another 15 minutes to half time, so I think they need to sort that out on the pitch.
More!
But the discipline is killing us.
One stop!
Gus bísek na Cymru gyda sin. Gus bí at y gyr I caicol. Chwa trich sy'n gas. Bigar. To Bowley. Chwa Lewis at y fwyl I sio. O'r na dŵr tong sec yda. Wel,
First by black, then
sy'n
by
y
white.
diffyr dydd o'ch anil forstan tyf gwneud. I suppose, Robin, you make your own luck here,
Yeah.
and again, that was just a whisker away if Greg Tonks had got that.
Yeah, Tonksy gets that. He's probably under the sticks. Yeah. No, it's a scrappy game. Both teams are struggling to keep a hold of possession. Just the Ospreys are playing. The game has been played in Edinburgh half, so they're benefiting from it.
And we're losing so much time. I think we could be here all night.
Yeah.
We're losing so much time on every scrum, but it's difficult and it's frustrating for the fans as well because there's no pattern to the game. But neither side is getting any real rhythm.
No, not at all.
Yeah. It's inside.
Dan bigger stuur y chwysyn. So game ti ddech rwtig in maraf agos spec y diw ni. Gyns gyfer oed rwtig yn y tachars da prisig y game. Dyma eto reality mae'r eisiau blair fo'n y game y fac yn y roer fyr y ro. Groen gyda'r habwring wrth y hwyl o'r fyr y game. Rwtig yn y tachars fat na hwyl. Ach, zoekelach daaruit.
Bind 8 bind. Crouch! Bind! Sit!
7-0.
Time off.
Oh, Prisig
six.
Ele.
First 6. Listen, guys. No. Quiet, please. Listen to me. It was very clear in the changing room. Steady. After the hit, wait for my call. Okay? At the moment, none of you are complaining. Okay? Let's go.
Robin, I'm not sure what he meant by none of you are complaining.
I think both packs just want to get on with it, but I think the ref's not happy. There's a lot of movement, and he wants it steady, completely steady before the nines put the ball in.
Crouch!
Yeah, I think he's just trying to get that over to them.
Bind! Sit! Yes, nine.
John Kennedy siya mara kudat car, yeah, well, I shouldn't know in the real chinnes a law hound.
Illegal wheeling.
Is I shouldn't tell of how we're going to eat until Skype
Walking
Coro.
around.
Marava Matria and right Irakin. Me nach u gaif gefeime gat to be stalled to mas push to get. Tonks, well, I shouldn't shar.
Fake kick.
Djövrib sen nästa skorakin Marikije ves game eller han nog konnachtli skor vår Dan Parks. Trai vo konnachtlis Mike Allen efein trai de gulai sen Dan Parks. Has lipui varachger evrog schach kukoi kugus na schach puinga sen etolko Dan Parks. Schönest Canada mag go Harry Leonard na sloei elisha fast go
Away 14!
Nick De Luca Denton Schöne Jarkta in die isle Tui Gul in a buil gema trich na die event haram Snorsen Grant Gilchrist Kennedy Denton in a hall and Kata Kennedy the Isht Mr. Sean Ashar, Garag, Buganachel.
No hands, break.
Kennedy, Gary Buil, Ekata, Leonard, the East, Visser. The Shane, True, Keris, Jimmy Gillers, the ball, the schooling of Machus, out of a Shia, Tolkalara. Well, Guerrero or stay. Robin has just there's anything as a faint encouragement here, but the fees is beginning to build up there, and maybe a spilled pass from Visser at the end of it, but just an indication that they can get there.
No, that's better. That's what we need to do. We just need to keep the ball. Unluckily, it squirted out a ruck there, but we've managed to. The Ospreys boys have knocked it on, so we've got the scrum here. So again, another good platform to attack from. Hopefully, we can get the scrum right and give the back some good ball to play with, because they're very dangerous when they get the chance.
I don't think it's a cold night, but Nicky Walker must be suffering from frostbite.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be desperate to get his hands on.
I wonder if he's still there.
Let's go, please.
It's his old team, and he's not even had a look at the ball as far as I can see.
Nah, he'll be a bit frustrated. Look to get him on ball a lot more.
How much of a plus has he been coming back to the Edinburgh camp, an experienced player like that?
Yeah, he's a lot of experience, played down there for many years, and he brings a lot of physicality to the team. He's a big lad and very quick as well.
Crouch.
Sean Kennedy of the East.
Set. Yes, 9.
Wel, Afers Angels gyda pwch, dwi'n sy'n coel ach gyddius na Cymru. Agus penas dyrys at y gynedion. Agus sy'n y darn y dyrys at yr chylwg. Agus a Roddy Grant Geary goal when it pushed. Robin, that strikes me as a bit of naivety, if anything, from the Welsh, because they did exactly the same thing as they did in the previous scrum by wheeling it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think he's maybe pinged Hibbard there for popping up, but we know we'll take it as long as it's going our way. Hopefully Harry can nudge this over and we'll get on the score sheet.
Harry Leonard Mahat, leis I chiad chwarae mic dyn eidion, i Lehar. Fyr chwtr mach yn esgyd i tio siachat gyda'r twgal dy gyneidion. Tyfod dat y chorach gyfi glwys ydach sŵs ym iawn tydach far roi i'r wel y siant tydach yn diaraf rwyd 3 pwynt y gyneidion. Tosioch i yr eige ffyr y filat. Well, Daliach and the Crimmigan in the Ospreys. Robin, that's just exactly what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, I think it's pretty simple what we need to do. We just need to keep our hands on ball and try and cut out the penalties and play in their half.
Just get back up there.
Yeah, easier said than done, but again, it's a good take from Dent.
How important was it that Edinburgh got something out of the first half? It would have been pretty tough to go in with nothing on the board.
Yeah, obviously, but you know, we've still another 9 minutes to go, so build on that 3 points.
Fasel, galwasig so ysgwni hi'n ila, fyr y fel Denton, chai ac i'r greu mewn i'r ydwys o nest cym na ga. Sios o'r rwyd i'r fel Emma, agos fyr e tocol gan y skip yma a hasien y dol y ddwrs, dach at y nid yn yr pwch dres i yn y fies yr gol i'r hosiach i'r fal.
Over there. Touch by White, you're offside.
Hibbard, gymac un, jyst i heg i'r gol yn y pwch, agos fasien ti ddech slach fog yn eidion. I have to say, Robin, that's careless.
Well, I think Ospreys are doing a good job at the breakdown and just getting like boots to the ball and just disrupting it as much as they can. So we need to stop that. There's not much more we can do there.
Well, that's a statement of intent as well.
Yeah, big job here. The boys hold them out.
Is the trick here to contest the line or just prepare for the onslaught that's coming after it?
I think that's up to the boys on the field. I'm not sure whether they'll go up for it or not. No.
Yeah. The Cymru cyfiawn so is a line i. He's at yr hosiach i'r gileb. At yr hosiach i'r gileb.
It's obstruction. No, nobody was bind.
Dol yr hosiach i'r fal.
Obstruction.
Mae triad diolwg i'r Ospreys a sy'n Harry Leonard y ffeinach di hyr agel. I'r nŵni ach yn obrich amach di siar dianaf. Wel, hydwyr e oes a ffat y sydd. Agus siomar a hachar, tíadach na Cymru gydol yr hosiach i'r fal, anna hio. Rear Racer Al Jones y dylus dweud, a cwdigyn y real. So tíadach coher y chial i si fal, no dynia cyfeirlu fal, yn bal. Ys a Cymrach ar sy'n tre asid. Cymrach eilad sy'n tre, siomar at y miliwch. Bal y gynneud yn y hwyl y tyrys. Sydd at y ddys o'n y spog yn y dylon nhw. Sydd ddys, dat gael lwys yn y Cymru. Ddys, tíadach loin y bala dw i'r bial o gynneud yn na chaiad siachat yr. Kennedy talar y grymadýr ach ysyd. Ospreys. Aster galiorach gysio. Cymorstoch. Yn y neidion. Bigar. Oedd y lwys ad y sien y siar. Y twy. Yn y sios y tiach gyrach gag i fo gyneidion. Joe Yw'n nisht. A sien arstoch y cwlorst y sio. Gwyl y reichtyr y dylegal hanyl flacer sy'n ystau ach Yw'n sy'n gyma arst sŵl i mi i'r ffysel am ysmynioch yw gahan. Ach y ddys na Cymru shitla twy. I suppose that's what you pay a guy like that to do, Robin.
Yeah, no, that's great to see. He's been champing it a bit since the start of the season. He's not had much game time, but no, it's great to see him playing tonight.
Yeah, I gave a penalty for that. Yeah. I watched him. Yeah. It was okay last time.
Okay.
Just an issue possibly about the last tackle there. I suspect it wasn't as bad as it looked.
Well, I don't think there's anything in that.
Yeah. Yeah. Just that final push always looks that bit worse when the impact on the ground. Referee's happy. And we've probably played something like an hour or something, but 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes, 5 minutes. It's my shinty head on now. Denton. Sydd yn eidyn ti ddech i'r aster y gêm y hwgal sy'n y mis na 8 munud yn y chai. Sa sy'n y siar le twy i'r eich le brac ila. Sa sy'n siamar y hiwndi at y bal sa tyr y gyd sy'n oes Sean Kennedy. Sy'n yn eist yn dwrs dys ag i. Sydd yn eidyn y dolostau. Leonard gychwyd y mach i'r o laif chli. Tianag i'r fysarach Chataраник y fysar Roddy Grant dolostau. Tíadach a ddíist. Agus lyr ysio Alistair Dickinson a chai y glach gyg. Gymi orstarach. Reit ar y stat y gêm y ddíist. Agus mis mynd gyda... Wel a gi sias a Tom Smith. Sias y sio. Sio ma'n a hachart y Tom Smith. Agus, wel... Loon. Robin, that, I mean, initially the first tackle, well, Hibbard looks to have taken a bang in the head just the way he went in himself there.
Just got his head in the wrong
position
side
was
there.
wrong. But this, if you watch Smith's legs here,
oh yeah,
he's twisted completely against his momentum there. That doesn't look good.
That doesn't look good at all.
No, that doesn't look good.
I think that's better defence from us. We're getting off the line, making some bigger shots.
Just a bit more pace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And forced a turnover there, and we played. Just unfortunate the ball gets sort of slowed up, and Dicko overreads Dimitri's run.
I think over the piece there hasn't been any luck. You're not getting much of a bounce of the ball.
I don't think there'll be too much to be said at half time. Just, you know, try and keep a hold of the ball. We've just not had it. Every time we have it, we lose it. Try and cut the penalties out.
Hibbard Hassan Adish, Smith and Yelchenna Kentrava. Tidach maar wij roei een du wegens een oors in de Chile geraad hele ha avresum kwelle stretcher tol hin mag. Shall on the pian is a ville. Half in. Well, that's never a pleasant sight, Robin.
Nah, not at all.
It's really a distressing thing to have to watch.
Horrible to watch, yeah.
That's a horrible injury.
Yeah, I wish him all the best.
Yeah, that's a very, very bad injury, it would appear. And Tom Smith. His night is done, I fear. Give us a sense of how the players have to deal with this, Robin. It's not easy, no matter which side it's on. It doesn't really matter. It's just the fact that somebody's gone down big time, and it could be very serious in the longer term. Yeah,
it's not good for the game, especially this one. It's been so stop-start anyway. Just sort of lose all momentum, but you just got to get focused and keep concentrating. It's easy just to drift off. I think Ospreys have a penalty here. They're going to kick the touch. We just need to be switched on from the line out. Really want to not let them get any more points before half-time.
You mentioned earlier Lutui hasn't had a lot of game time. It looks as if he's getting into the game.
He's playing quite well. Line-out's going well. He's had some good throws and he's carrying well, and he's shown his physicality in defence, so hopefully he can keep that going.
Sinnig of Tom Smith, Maha. Gymí Orstanach Gasen. Fergan y clwythr yn ysio, lle 3 figets y jich twrys linie Ospreys y chwrir. Gyda gyfreithir y sialaf a brac at y fel sy'n a sy'n ydyn y fiec fel ceir munud yn y slwyr agal. Sy'n ie sialag a sio efys dyn ni sy'n byd i'r iechgyn. Mi Orstanach Tom Smith yn y Gymraeg hol y sio. Sialag yn hen cwtiach y chwyr ha clwythr yn y ffein ys y lahawn. Ho cwr ymach sy'n hat gydelig at Kerst. Dus je doe je er bialaf Q game dal eerst en echt maar ha. Kijk eens benas ik Ospreys gegloos het zo is ik we sap kutre maar genesh gedien ten eight on the road to half. Robin, it's absolutely vital, I suppose, now that the key for Edinburgh is to get to half time without conceding anything.
Yeah,
never
just
mind
emphasise what I said before. Really need to switch on here at this line out, not let them in before half time, like you said.
Hibbard.
Probably try and get someone in the air here.
So at the chain, cool line. 3 Diag, Andrew Bishop er goed is. Wel, stoker op Hassat er Hoshach, ach zo at the chain haast. Begar, Fussell. Caramille, Reduville. Eli Walker, haun am ismoen je hug, ach at de kanter, a fast met Jeruk. En jullie zaken ze wil checken ze bij aan. Matria at all Suez go Paul Adams.
Pass between number 10, I think it was on the 22.
Okay.
Paul Adams and TMO. Robin, there's an issue. He's going back here to the pass. I think it's the pass on the edge of the 22.
Yeah, I need to see it again, but first instincts it looked okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's probably this one, I think. Well, the angle's difficult,
yeah.
but the linesman's in a good position there. Or that one.
Go back 2 passes.
6-1, really, isn't it?
Not
Another look
holding
at
my
it.
breath here, though.
No, that looks all right. It looks better from the higher angle. And then that one looks all right.
Yeah, it's disappointing.
Looks like another score.
Marius?
Yes?
The pass was good, it's a try.
Okay, I made the try. Thank you.
Score Ospreys. Ti da khadjana brutba shinikra. Rutba Donate on the fiachani. Jachnig agus she Prishitua and she Fussell Hanik is staying in the line is with a ball go. That's just exactly what we were talking about, Robin. We didn't want that to happen before half time.
Yeah, it's what we talked about, but you know they've got a good ball to tail the line out, and we've made our tackles, but they've just been too passive. We've not managed to slow their ball down at all, so they've got quick ball around the corner and they've just found space on the outside, which is frustrating.
Wel, tri mach e ceir dy bigar, ach sien y cwr y ddiach i gyma yn y storo. Dwi'n neud, wel, siawt i ddech y differ hawn, mae'r hat y glach yn y pasig hyn. Eli Walker leis y darn y sgôr. De Ospreys. Dit is aan de dooi. Wel, gaan je lang nog daar scoren. Hier gaan de vaal achter. Dus toch ook bij Ospreys tametjag. Nog heel parach kachke. Minetske Herakel. I suppose, Robin, looking at it from a slightly different point of view, Ospreys have had such a huge amount of possession. Do you think they'll be dissatisfied going in with just 2 tries? I think looking at it from their side of it.
No, I think they'll be pretty pleased. It's been a stop-start game, but they've managed to play most of the rugby in Edinburgh's half. And when they have got a chance, they've took it. So I think they'll be relatively pleased, really.
What would you expect the coach, Alan Solomons, to say then at half-time to the Edinburgh team?
I think it's simple, really. We just need to keep a hold of the ball anytime we have it, and like things like the mauls, they're coming through the middle quite easily and slowing all our ball down. We're not getting much momentum. So simple, really. I think we need to look after the ball and stop giving penalties away, because that's giving them easy outs.
Shot Nation. Sean Shark, that took 5. Ja, there's only here Turris. The Nation the steigen it. 4 meter. Shall have Jekyll of Santa Cymru here a war. Dat er een huwend uit, er een gut. Ik zat al een briefje van de lijn niet afgeheen. En is er wel een das daarachter. En die vat naar parken. Kunt je zijn uit de viagen. Ik is van Hitchen. En je let al een rui. Femi Visser, gloeig. Ik is Femi Visser. Gianne Waas. Ik is aan de dooi. Waar Forster nog. Nee, Forster nog gaat hier. Shit. Ga je er Gianne. Well, Robin, from one end of the park to the other, I suppose at the end of the day, Tim Visser did well to get the ball away at all. But again, just unfortunate.
Yeah, and Tim's done really well to track back there and get the ball out. But, you know, Dougie makes quite a good break, but there's just no one with him. And the Ospreys 7's got over and got the turnover in.
Well, a gloch is a far, it is a gloch, a range, Jeffrey, and of you Marius Matria cushion stad. Ik leed Oenje. Dus waar zijn immer gisteren de klochteren uit de Venken Kloch is het stadium naar grote schalten. Zijn als je hier het scoren hoe de Cymru Hassler aan de 3 minuten. Dus daar een score Eli Walker. Die dag Davinet maar leed Oenje in de Cymru aan de deur ordu. Dus zomaar hakuzen in je kleed unie maar Ospreys leed daar score ik hoog diek is de Nation die dag ufinnes lish 3. Wel als je het torst kruisje kwik kun je zo'n schrijven gaal couture dus het in koers te gaal over gemeenten team maar had al les skippen rugby ne skieren aan de hen. Dus meest een route aardig had er evitiaan of je in mag. Kemmer ga je keer horst je de SRU ne push de weg Murrayfield horst gaiv is de dorst couture.
50 years have passed, but at very long last, Caithness will have its first rugby pavilion. But raising that $250,000 has left us without a pound. So to get the posts from that Holland ground would make us the happiest club around.
Andy Irvin, Ian Milne, Finlay Calder, Gavin Hastings, Chris Patterson, Cwtch gyn y gasgich y chlwyth van y pwysg an aml a sio. Cwtch ach y chwr paengyn tron y pwysg fawr a sy'n gydara. O'r fad dreich bron y ffichet, fad ik dachi y spôr an nolabu, ik Murrayfield. Yn yw gyda, ha dachi ŵr ik ny pwysg. Had da sio, an y ffydd chan tŵn y halabu, ik Club Rugby Galway. Just explain your different roles.
Well, I'm the first 15 coach. That's not part of my development officer's job. I do that on a voluntary basis. So we train twice a week and play on a Saturday with that. The development officer is all about developing rugby in the county, mainly the kids at the schools, but just checking that or making sure the right structure's in place at the club for all the teams to function and the managers and all the stuff that we're doing. So yeah, I've got my finger in a few pies, as it were.
What's your role and how long have you been involved in the club?
I've probably been involved in the club for the last probably 6 years, but I've only become chairman at the end of May, so 3 months as chairman, so yeah, it's been a bit of a step up.
A busy time.
Yeah, well, there's a lot happening recently with the clubhouse started, and the club got post of coaching accreditation. They're one of the first 10 clubs in Scotland to get the accreditation.
What's the longest journey that Caithness have ever had to take to a game?
Well, Caithness were National Leagues up until 2 years ago, and that season Caithness travelled to play against Berwick, Hawick YM, Annan, Stewart in Castle Douglas, Newton Stewart, Kilmarnock, and then there'll be maybe 4 teams Central Belt, and then there's the local derby against Highland, which is Inverness, 120 miles from here. So
that's local.
So travel, yeah.
How long have you been involved? How did you get involved?
Well, my son obviously started playing rugby, and my daughter as well. So then I was asked would I join we formed a proper junior section, because before there'd been a mini section in Thurso and Wick, and then we thought, well, be part of the overall Caithness set-up. So somehow I got talked into being chairperson. And so I'm chairperson of the juniors, I'm a coach at the micro section, and then I'm secretary of the senior section as well, and I do whatever else they ask me to do as well.
So when you came up from the big bad city almost, how did you find the rugby here? What sort of standard was it at?
Well, it was a pretty good standard. I moved up to Caithness in 1981. The team played in the old Highland District League, which was a very competitive league, with our big rivals being Orkney and Lochaber, as I remember at that time. But I wouldn't say they were hugely professional about how they approached the game. They certainly, trained hard on a Tuesday night, but there was no coach as such at the time, and looking back on it now, at the time we thought we were doing everything right, but when you look back on it now and compare with what we do now, it's there's quite a difference. I think we're probably a bit more professional about how we approach things. Youth setup has grown hugely. I think our numbers are up about 70% in the last year, and we probably have around 300 youngsters in the county playing now, which is fantastic. I mean, we don't get any players into the county, so we have to make our own basically. So it's really important that we have a good youth set up from minis right the way through youth teams and under 18s, and we prepare them for the rigours of senior rugby.
We have Thurso High School S1, S2 rugby team just now training. We train every Tuesday. It's part of the club's overall development plan to try and make sure that we've got teams in every age group. So currently, as it stands, you can pretty much play rugby between primary 1 way up to the first 15 in Caithness, and this is just part of the high schools, the club's effort to get into the high school to make sure that we're giving these guys some good coaching.
Well, we've now got 33 coaches working from micros all the way through to senior level, and try to develop them to be the best that they can be ambitious and take on the first team one day, and to enjoy doing it. Don't feel it's a chore, and also try and engage parents as well to come along and help out on a Saturday with food and driving kids around all over the place. So by doing that, we engage everyone, and I think once we get our clubhouse up, I think that's going to help as well, that we actually have a base that when there's rugby going on here all day on a Sunday, there's somewhere that the parents can come and have a nice cup of coffee and enjoy their day, as watch their son or daughter playing, but have a sociable experience as well.
How long have you been playing rugby, and how did you get started?
I started when I was P4, and I started watching first game on TV and got into it, so then I started playing it. And in 2012 I was a mascot at Scotland, Italy.
Is rugby the only sport you play?
Well, I do play football, but I prefer rugby.
Why?
Because it's just better. I think I've got 2 left feet for football. That's why they play me in centre back.
Mum's sort of always been into rugby, so just started as young as I could, sort of thing.
Your mum, not your dad?
No, my mum. It's my mum's family, side of the family that plays it. So
It doesn't worry you as a parent, kids playing rugby?
No, it's a tough game, but it's good for them, you know. Last year we had our 50th anniversary, so that was a huge event for us. And now we're trying to get the clubhouse off the ground, which this year has been quite stressful for me, trying to get all the funding in place and such like. So, but finally it's getting there.
Tell me about the clubhouse. What will there be and what difference will that make to the club?
Well, currently we've got a shed that was gifted to us 50 years ago with showers that don't really work. There's no heating, it's really quite grim and dismal. And now we'll have 4 changing rooms. Because we've got a reasonable girl section now that is growing, it'll have 2 female changing rooms and 2 male changing rooms. Then we'll actually have a clubhouse room, a proper kitchen and that, and it'll just be fantastic. You know, they're going to be so spoilt from now on in.
With a tight squad, do the demands of travelling such large distances affect that?
Yeah, but they're very committed. The guys up here are very committed, and if they can't travel, there's a good reason for it, like farmers just now at the harvest and what have you. But we don't get people going, well, I can't be bothered going. So, you know, they're part of the squad. They know they play rugby on a Saturday, and you know, they're committed to that.
Most of the money that we raise every year goes in, you know, goes straight back out the door in travel costs. And I think, you know, for the clubhouse, we've had quite a lot of grant funding, but it also meant a huge contribution from the club and its members and all the parents and everyone involved. And I think it's fantastic that they've risen to the challenge because they do so much already.
Tell us about the posts then. Whose idea was it to make a bid for the posts? Did you need new ones?
Well, we knew our ones were quite in pretty poor shape, and actually when we took them down, one of them actually fell apart. So we really did need them, and of course because we put all our money into the clubhouse now, goodness knows how we'd afford a new one. So when I saw the email come out from SRU saying they were having a competition, I thought, oh, they'll never put it up to Caithness. And then I thought, well, if you don't try, you don't get. So I thought, what the heck, I'll try. I don't know if many people would have done a poem, but I just thought, well, it's something a little bit different and it might just spark some interest.
Some people might say, it's just 2 big lumps of metal with another one in the middle. Does it mean anything? Does it give you a boost even just to get the attention?
Well, of course it does. I mean, it's we've got the posts as a reward for what we're doing, first and foremost, and there's a bit of history attached to them, obviously. I mean, I've certainly been at Murrayfield and witnessed some of those games, and I actually drove into Thurso the other night, and you'd never see anyone down here kicking goals, but as I drove into Thurso, there were 3 or 4 kids with balls kicking, you know, shots at goal during the week, not on a training session, just any night. And well, I don't think, you know, they wouldn't have been doing that if there wasn't a significance to the posts.
Wel, am iawn neach go skipper rugby gael agus nad ydy anna my hwyr. Sio nes mae'r gemig yn yr agolus yn RBS ys y ffri af lig diw apara'n lyngdiag ar Coig Erichyd, Edinburgh ac is Lyngerichyd Melrose yn Erichyd. Gala, wel fwynig gala ys y gem fawr hier sy'n creach yn Jennifer Cwys hoig. Strilau, 3 Erichyd Glasgow, Fichyd, Curry, Lyngdiag, Heriads. Y bwynig yn hen, Robin. Some interesting. Let's start at the bottom of the table there. Your own team, you're drafted to Curry, struggling a bit at the moment.
Yeah, they've had a tough start to the season. I'm not sure. Obviously, they got beat today, but that league's so incredibly tight. Like anyone can beat anyone on their day, so I'm sure they'll bounce back.
And a big result for Gala in the Borders.
Yeah, they have the bragging rights. Big result for Edinburgh. Aki's beating Melrose as well. Melrose has been going really well, so.
Interesting table. Gala, Melrose, Edinburgh in the top 3, and only 2 points between them. Sianach of Priaf League yn RBS Mahan, ysgipi yn y mwy dyn eidion y mwy an y gial. Agus sy'n y ffehifir Ospreys. Robin, just without repeating ourselves, the message has got to be to get hands on the ball, keep the ball.
Yeah, just try and get into their half, keep our hands on ball, and let's just play. You know, we've got very good rugby players on our team. We just need to keep hold of the ball and show us what we can do.
2 tries down to the Ospreys, down at Liberty. It was never going to be simple, but it's a huge mountain to climb. But what is a realistic target for the second half from this position?
Well, I think you just take it in steps by steps. We're kicking off here. I think we just need to try and score first, basically.
Harry Leonard, Mahal, is ball. Zwischen de dagen gebied daar de le Nashar. Gapuring wie kalles truaje, jenige atjachug. Weke ma truau shit Michael Tate. Als je eens moet je hier neer te geneetjan.
No, carry it back. It's outside. Outside. Use it.
Die er nu nachra huggisje van de henne. De bal zoals Denton die er geweest. En 3 keer tussen ik Denton en Farag in krijgen gommelen de bal nog.
Advantage over.
Zo'n eerste moeite lang vlies op Fussel. Aster Kiliorek en Sennegus Eli Walker de eerste pritje gestij. Oh, Geir Goel. Dus die de bal het eens val af. Dus had een eten onder de goal de doek. Ja, zullen we pennas de eerste. De Ospreys is Chinamach en Jaun. Dus Harry Leonard die de goede gast die bal. Mi eerste nog. Dus dan bigger die de gelijke lechkin. Again, it's just so unfortunate. It was a bad break of the ball, and Harry Leonard was just caught in the wrong side.
Yeah, but I think you need to go back before that. You know, we kick long and we make them kick back, and it's just, you know, another error. Dentsack unfortunately drops the high ball, and it just gives them possession back. And with that, they've got ourselves into our own defending our line now.
And they're bound to be going for a bonus. They're halfway there with 2 tries. Well, Hibbard. Satolieri, Gerra Vugeville, Rater, speaking to Vrakasho.
Stop, leave him, leave him, leave him.
Jones is Latui. Is Shea Hibbard who are shot at the line.
Behind the try line, behind the line.
Is Hibbard, Erigost the hook.
Time off.
The
grounding was good?
The grounding was fine, just check the last pass if you want to.
No, the last pass was fine for me.
Score! Well, as in the shot on the door, Ferrolini, Vikal, Kroy, Robin, I suppose, I mean, the benefit of that is the line judge was in the perfect position and he's taken the decision there. Again, it's just exactly what we feared.
Yeah, you know, we're obviously set for the drive and they've done a quick move around the front, which is, you know, they've played it quite well. It's came off for them.
Scored the Hibbard that they can have. Lucas Felmer a heel at the stay. And the Jos wat ieder Björn weekend ach was in heen Kilior Hibbard in Brak Manafig reist. De gas in de eerste show is in dit ramen Dan Bigger. Ketje Grokuga ach in de goal shachet reist. Dus als je 3 riket bonik de Ospreys en dus een dress score achter. Dus wij gaan zien die show had er een dat channel cheers een notion. Dus van Hibbard had ik 2 meters de goal. Als je kijkt kema korstellen 3 riket 3 maha Ospreys. They meet the Nate on Chiligora to the east. Jones got to Baldy as well. Tilligistan. Nicht die kent er zijn als je te mag die hagen aan de neer in gaan. Pickend de jachter je lief zo. Robin, just that result from Ireland. Connacht, it's half time there. Connacht 7, Ulster 5, and Dan Parks' try for Connacht has taken him over 1,500 points.
Yeah, unbelievable.
That's just a little bit of history in passing. And I'm sure his thoughts are nowhere near what's going on here in Ospreys. Big landmark for Dan Parks, 1,500 points.
It's a good score.
Denton. Kennedy. Dus na 5 met 2 minuten gaan de show beginnen eten. Met 2. Chile gaan live klien is. Bekend de gaster. Nick de Luca, Downs Estate. Tunyv, ach siawl hynny lach dyniad yn eid yn y sio. At Cardydd yn lach yn colog ach a Down. Kennedy. Yn y siar fag yn eid yn Basilaya. Hynny sy'n yr cwsech gynie. Lutui.
Away black, tackler!
Kennedy. Grushes y gêm yn ochr o bal chyffatig dyn eid. Kennedy the eisiau o Visser. Tim Visser! Oh, Tim Visser! Well, stick that one in the book, Robin.
Yeah, it's good play. Forwards have worked hard, and just a little short ball off Sean Kennedy's shoulder, and he's went clean through, similar to how the Ospreys scored their first try. Yeah, we needed that. Harry hopefully knocks the conversion over, and we're sort of back in the game a wee bit.
That's a pre-planned move, obviously. I mean, Visser's done that.
Well, you know, he's looking to get himself involved in the game, and that's what we need. Tim and Nicky, the wingers, try and get them on ball as much as possible, because they're very dangerous when they have it.
So there are gaps.
Yeah, just, you know, shows what we can do. We do keep a hold of the ball.
Tim Visser le scored to Gneid on Maha. And he graag, we zijn een goed draag. Oeh, we zag het realisch ter koersen. En hij wist er more te Gneid on. Nu is Cormac Harry Leonard. You zijn licht. Try the Visser. Show Harry Leonard, chilling behind the shin. Harry Leonard, het is Joe Vraka, Gahors got G Poing, and Robin Hislop has understood my Gaelic that that's 50 tries for Tim Visser.
Yeah, I think he's hit the big 5-0.
That's the big 5-0 for Tim Visser. Another landmark. Schiet maar erin, hè. Licht try to Tim Visser. Brak, brak hele. Daar brak streek hele shit. Thierry het kutjeetje neste draaste.
Stop, 6!
Nel, WP Nel, er je net de vaark. To the knee, John. It's about Harry Leonard, the end of shit. Tate. Fussell. Tira Schenner came with a gas and grenade. John Sheruta Kutter Magnesh Geshis at after very well at. Begar. Slag.
On your feet, wide!
Hassler. Er woon, ik zeg die is Begar. Er is op Begar if je aan trainen zien. Ik zie dat het altijd in de skill een hekken. Waarachter we preparen. Robin, he's much more of a bag of tricks than just a kicker, isn't he?
No, absolutely. I think that's quite good defence from Edinburgh there. You know, we're pushing them back, competing harder at the breakdown, but Bigger's slid a lovely kick through, which puts more pressure on us. But it's our ball, so hopefully we can take the line out cleanly and exit well.
But what do you make of the Edinburgh changes then? William Nell's come on, Michael Tate's come on.
Yeah, VP had a great game last week, especially in the set piece, so he'll be looking to make a big impact. Carries well on the loose, so look to see what he can do. And Michael Tate, I think he's on loan from Newcastle. I was chatting to him earlier in the week. He's had a terrible time with injury, so I think it would be good for him to get some rugby and see what he's got.
Sean Kennedy.
No!
Stop! Harry Leonard is in the shot, is keen to hear.
Listen, mate, it's the second time I called you stop. You stop.
Well, I think we heard that there. Just a little aside from the referee to Alan Wynne-Jones and the wry smile.
Yeah. No, still a long way to go in this game. We just need to.
Well, what do you think would happen if Edinburgh did get up to the other end and got another score? I mean, does it shake Ospreys?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we just got to try and compete here at this line out and give them no easy ball like that.
Good call.
There's still, I think there's still loads of time left, so we don't need to chase the game either. don't need to throw it about, stick to the game plan, try and play in their half. We've still got 30 odd minutes left, so nothing too rash.
Keep coming, keep
Sel
coming.
Chile Garatele. Satranya Kusa Orstes.
Ospreys look to have a similar game plan. They don't want to play too much in their half either.
Lutui. Na Awas. Wel go Prikshit. Shamra Khai Jones Shachat as a spot. But a voo game Kennedy. Er a hook Alanishta shot. Kulnos the shot. Brack. Wel. Aversen er ga je again de goed reveals wel het al has.
Boys have got the puggy up.
Well, that all started, Robin, from the initial tackle on Sean Kennedy, and all the afters are just whatever, but...
Yeah, it's I think they're looking at the tackle on Sean. Not need to have another look at it, but...
He had actually stopped the game before it all blew up, so
Yeah.
he had called time on it after the tackle.
I think that just shows, both teams so frustrated with the start of the game. It's getting some frustration out, but I don't think there's too much in that. I need to look at the tackle.
Yes.
And number 5 white running in, I'm not sure if he's hit somebody from behind.
Okay, no.
5 white.
Move away, please. I'm going to check it.
Well, number 4 is making it himself, that's all. That's what it was.
Move away. No, move away 10 meters. 10 meters. Skipper. 10 meters.
Everybody's got to have his tuppence worth here, Robin.
Yeah, second
I just hope we've not given a silly penalty away for throwing a daft punch or something like that.
Foul play after that, especially number 5 white coming in, and what happened afterwards.
Okay.
So it's all about what happened with Isaac van der Vestesen after the tackle. What do you make of the tackle? It's this up and down, isn't it? The driving down is the
don't
issue.
Look too bad. He's not picked him right up, but again,
there is a clear downward movement. I suspect it's Tipperich who's done. He hasn't.
To my opinion, I think there's a lot in that.
He's taken him down.
He's taken him down.
Yeah.
He's not speared him.
Yeah.
And then Gilco doesn't look like he's too happy about it.
Well, number 4 is the issue. That's the first bit of it. But I suspect there's more after.
Don't think Tonks going to throw any punches there.
No, the odds are not good. Yeah. Right, what's going on here? Well, that's a bit of nothing, isn't it?
A bit of nothing.
Yeah.
Again, the game stopped. Let's just get on with it. Doesn't look like there's too much there.
Yeah. That's where it all kicked off. We've both seen a lot worse than that.
Aye.
I've never been involved in anything like that. You, Robin?
I'll try to stay well clear of that.
Of course.
But no, I don't think there's anything in that.
No. It just looks...
When we get a penalty here against Tipperich, get us back down the field. But it doesn't look like there's anything seriously went on there.
In some ways, it might just help clear the air and they might just focus a bit better.
No.
I have a decision.
Here we go.
Move back, please. Yes, Paul.
For the tackle,
yes.
A yellow card.
Yes, did you get the number, please?
Number 20.
Number 20, black.
For the rest of it, it's inconclusive. So it's a penalty, 2 white. Yellow card for number 20, black.
Okay, and the rest is inconclusive.
Yes, that's correct.
Skipper.
Karstvuye Tien.
Skipper.
Tipperich.
Number 20, please.
Number 20?
Yes, 20. Okay. It's a yellow card in first place.
Well, basic,
Yeah.
Well, I think, to be fair, Robin, just looking at Roddy Grant's face there, he was quite surprised himself, I think.
Yeah, I think maybe that's a penalty.
It's inconclusive, but be very careful. It's a warning now. After my whistle, nobody came in. Okay? Have a minute and spread the word. Okay, thank you.
We'll
stay with the penalty here.
Well,
No, but I don't think, my
That's
opinion,
harsh.
yeah, my opinion, I don't think that's a yellow card, but we'll take it.
yeah.
So great opportunity here. Harry nudges downfield, and they're a man down. Try and get some points in this 10 minutes.
But in all honesty, the fact that Tipperich went down with him rather than sent him down head first was. If that had been the other way, you'd have been grievously
If that had
offended.
been, if that had been Roddy,
This is it.
Maybe it is a, maybe it's a penalty,
Borderline,
yeah.
but not a yellow card.
Nah. But we'll take it.
Okay. Cartivation lechit minute maha a Ospreys 3 harikit den agent a Jake is Tipperich gi Ospreys. Ospreys. The Jones na Hennevians na Buick in the tal. Na machlak on the shot. Harry Leonard gachurgan yere melt. Jim Macarire Vofusel to Poldy. Hibbard. Nicht. Den agent. Ma biachgach yfir o sien tyligus crwy yn y Cymru. Na chlicsif ffiswgyn. Achra hwylef sy'n ydych yn agents minig i mi sien gaif an y munud tit. Dent yn gawr sy'n staisio. Nesta, tidach. Beacon o dal siachet byr y fal. Siach Giog yn hen wickers blau eich ti'n Ys yn ystad y ddiysg.
Sorry, who's in? Chris?
Glein sy'n ha a reit ar y
Okay,
gyda.
thank you. We're checking for a high tackle. Paul?
Yes, okay, just checking.
Yeah, here. Can you check for the high tackle from the players? I think it's 6 white. No number. Yeah, and now it has no number. We're checking for a high tackle. Yes, number 6.
Well, here we go again, Robert. This is the new protocol of the...
I'm not sure I agree with this,
Okay.
It's just stopping the game even more. Like, we're going back quite a few phases
we'll stay
here.
with this penalty.
So the issue is, has number 6, Basilaya, has he
If it's inconclusive, we'll stay here. Sorry?
done a
If it's
high
inconclusive,
tackle?
The high tackle, we'll stay here. Yeah, we just called him.
Well, and you can sense the frustration in the crowd too, Robin. This is what happened. Did he or didn't he?
He sort of missed
Marius had a
it.
decision.
Yes, Paul?
There was nothing dangerous there. You stay with the decision where you are.
Okay, thank you. Nothing.
No,
We'll stay here with the penalty.
We've lost a couple of minutes.
For what,
Anyway, Machajo. Basilaya Kersgilior is the penna Savan. Smosen Caramillig and Ospreys. Shumara Hacher, the is Robin. Nothing in it really.
Nah, not at all. Dimitri's putting himself about, which is good.
Oversensitive. And we've just a quick word. Wickes Blau's come on.
Yeah, he's come on. He played, I think he got 15 minutes last week. Played quite well, so he's got a bit longer this week. See how he goes.
And I think I'm right that Sam has come on. Sam Hidalgo Klein has come on as well. Then Ahri and Mora on the skipper and agent. He's in the Ficker and Ur. Nicky Walker on the Hennes Giel. If we finish Jack in the game, I think maybe a Hassan Shaw. Glock with the Baldy. Hibbard! The eerste tal van de TMO. Well, Gusson. En je met Tiction zijn, is een heel sloer gehiction. Hibbard again come off founder Hassan. Robin, I'm struggling to understand this, but that seemed clear enough.
Yeah, it seems clear.
Is this Well, I mean, the momentum, everything, it just, the referee's right there. I mean, what, is that a referee just not wanting to make a decision?
Yeah, well, I think he's just been safer rather than sorry, but it looks fine, doesn't it? Again, it's like the first try, you know, they've built a driving maul, they've got momentum from
There's
it.
no reason why you can't award a try.
Thank you.
Hibbard i ddiysg na. Agus slúagar líka lengi nach heilad iti rwyar ystil ys y reitir mar ys ma trea. Sa sin Ospreys a hwyrgo ochgar i chyd. Ochgar i chyd gydeich agus Caramella. Dan bigger sin y bonus. Dan score to Hibbard. Dydach na rafad sias go ceir gia cwtioch. Agus pegar siaw mar y hiwnd ei sydd mwys yn awl ydyr na pwysd agus harish i'r adhasan. Jake yr eichyd yn estig Ospreys agus Jake. Den John. So another great forward effort, but the disappointing thing for here is that they're down to 14 men. And
yeah, just those tackles, you know, we can't let them get offloads away, and again it came from the driving maul. But we're just, you know, if they're getting offloads away, it's very difficult to defend. You have to stop that.
Marcel Cachursuas, short Denton, they got Tonks. Elishi Nidish Gita. De kunnen jaar we gaan eten nach de eerste tal schachet ergens er een waar. Michael Tate de vandaag aan de Camry Rigut.
Use it.
Maar hoe is je vachtel naar Rokorake? Naar Cresta Sabi, and a game at all the doors. Malishka show Eli Walker. Let's score the Ospreys. Is Ospreys a rear follow show. Ganyan Squilla Tinny count Darna score Eli Walker. Who tries Heatley. Koik tries an est. The Scooter Shovik Mator and Yach to an agent. Well, Robin, there isn't a lot to say about this.
It's just every 50-50 Ospreys are winning. You know, Bigger gets up there ahead of this, and it's an exceptional chip through here. There's not much you can do about that, apart from say well played.
A good bounce. I mean, they are creating their own
they
luck,
are getting the bounces, but you know,
it was a really well worked try. Eli Walker
just comes through them retaining possession. You know, taking that high ball, and you know, again they've got ball to attack with.
Koik Gia Karikit en Eshtachke. Wow, Dan Bigger tidach Lee. Maar hij koer een dhul. Rashid. Shachtia Karikit Kutjeich en Esht. Ik Ospreys is een show. Beck le ufas. Agus an orsan brep Rui Cambik agus Rui Bá Fosel Trenko Eli Walker. So hecha simply should Hibbard at all that score.
Yeah,
big game from Hibbard tonight.
Hibbard's
again.
played really well, started really well, carries, and his throwing in's been good, and he's got himself 2 tries.
It's not a bad night's work.
Not a bad night. Took a few bangs to the head, but I think he's alright.
Harry Leonard maha fiach ni rútig in húnug de gneet on the show. Shach dia karichet gutjich. Me fe hebben de eerst. Mille ulike leer seller Kerson. Tim Visser. Tim Visser at all, yeah. En als film het nu is roeler gedoer op Puljeshit. En ja, is dit de Nathan Shen. Visser hoorde legitief score ik hem af. Diolch dyr y fech gyn ti sŵryn dy gwneud yn y ian of mynd y sio y drasta. Gyn ha diolch ffors a heg Ospreys. Nad gyda tiliwg o wan iarst gwydioch gynnig gwyl at y da sgôr ein at had yr fi siwrs gwyd ceir diog.
There's the middle. We're playing. Let's go white.
Reit ar y geirig cafag i anaf sy'n i'r cafag sy'n byr dyn eid ond dyrf gilior gaf y drasta. Roddy Grant ar y gorstach y drasta sy'n i'r fein mahan y sy'n byr. Wel, ac yw'r lain i'r dol ciar y drastach sio y Cymru i gael corym i'r chwlig y hawn bygar.
Advantage over.
Siwrs ymlaen go Ashley Beck. Skippelt is a had. Jongens hier deur is dat voor Hidalgo Klein.
Release that white.
De chauffeur wil de camera gepunje goede paal. De laat. Hier is een oorzaak na. Laan gaat dat gebal los het. Schöne Schalke da. Denton i'r Hassan.
Backwards.
Denton i'r Gutch. Sian garant y frib gynim an y doi ach litochus a misnach gysio. Tonks y dolystau i'r Haslar. Safius heller. Fala leis un gyda. Nygys. Wel, chyd i chemache. Ar o sian i gysig y difa tachos ag yn i'r sydd. Agus sio mae'r hacws yn y nir un conach gynnest i'r gol gor y gŵl Paddy Jackson le penas dy gŵlau conach gysiach wlau hoff nil y game sy'n Jaisel has that's a late score conach 7 Ulster 8 penalty to Ulster well that was a bit more kind of direct, I suppose, Robin, getting up into the right territory.
Well, we're here now. Hopefully we can look after ball and hopefully getting a try on the board. But again, a lot of stoppages.
I think it's Roddy Grant's night is done as well.
Yeah.
Hamish Watson, number 20. Hamish Watson and Esther Chiner. But a flick ar y nog Unigel. Was as in the way of Tipperich Chile. Tamalchach Roddy Grant. Well, he'll be disappointed to leave, Robin.
Yeah, he won't be happy with that tonight.
At the shine as a Cymru. Dyn ni siar gyda. Char ydy groich na dwgw gyda Casson is y cerem i irig yn y game. Denton. Fyr y fel ffeimir. Sŵs at carffas gyda loen i ysio. Tegys at yr orsach at eftir ac ym i orstynach.
Okay, send him in.
Rhaid sio Tipperich Chile.
Again,
Cymru gyda gol.
Luckily we're going to get this line out back, but again, you know, it's easily giving the ball back to Ospreys. Little things like going off the pitch and stuff, it's just not helping our cause at all.
I suppose in the back foot as well, with so many changes, that it's not going to help, is it? You've just got different people appearing all over the place.
But we need a good last 20 here trying to...
Sinna gyfnus Natoga, a sea Natoga, Fijian, ys o'n i chiad ŵr cloich yn y Ospreys, Tipperich y Chile, Sin Natoga. Coig Turson cloich de Fiji. Agus get na chilis gyn i'r cws mi un ha afres ac yn gywilis ac yn tyn i Gybi astral agus niawst gylior I don't think, Robin, I've ever had to work in a game where there's been so many stoppages and breaks in play.
Yeah, there's been no continuity at all.
It's been pretty grim.
Yeah. But, you know, hopefully we can put a bit of past his play last 20 and end on a positive. Just get our hands on ball, try and get some tries.
Algo Klein skippelt it, van de Goel. Cymryd mahar i sgielig as a rad gyda. Pennas dy gynnu, John.
Number 5.
Algo Klein gyr hi.
Leave the ball. Yes, but not clear release. 5.
The Tui. Get ski, spikket unit oer hit in est. Agus Jin Shias Loini. Just a cut him a shot. It's a good platform now, Robin. What would your guess be on the tactic here?
Me, I'd probably try and drive the line out, see if we get any change out of that, and hopefully get us on the front foot. And if we keep going, then try and drive it right over. If not, give the backs a chance with the ball. Try and get like Nicky Walker into the game.
Senegalan. Connacht Shach Ulai Kojiak.
Not straight in first place.
Paddy Jackson le tries it to see the Lipidjach for Grenade, and Robin, that's just a crushing disappointment to get to that stage, and then
worked hard to get the penalty into their 22, and it's just little errors like that have basically killed us tonight. We've got no momentum at all.
Let's go. Second in.
Crouch. Break. You two, not head on head. Get closer. Closer. No, this side, head on head.
Second in. Second.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Pennas dy gynnu on the diest, agus Tebaldi Scholl to Gillor gyda chahau bal ar fel afeis ac ydi fe
Is the second one, it's a penalty.
I think that's for pushing early again.
Scurry Leonard Shaw, she is a line.
Is the second one.
Fiach is in the diest. The Tui.
Let them go to ground.
Sin yn lwrach bal dyrach yn eist y sio. Sin y siar, hyd ffarste ar y chole nhw. Ys 5 minuten yn eidl. Chan agustau, Cro agustau. Wan yn ymol. Dalgo Klein, y lwrach y fwyl sioe. Denton. Dalgo Klein y ddiestach. Filiate. Filiate. Robin, is this a case of...
Yeah, it's just the ball's got stuck in there, so you can see Sammy's frustration. He's trying to get it out.
I think it was a red sock.
Yeah.
Hilterbrand, James Hilterbrand, Chiner Anach, Aleki Lutui. Lutui's had a decent shift, I suppose, in difficult circumstances.
He's been good in the loose, he's carried quite well, and he's been very physical in defence.
So he's going to give back with Dan Bigger, yeah. Well, there isn't a lot you can add to what hasn't been said about Dan Bigger. He's an accomplished player in anybody's books.
Yeah, I think Edinburgh will be disappointed. We've made it quite easy for him tonight. You know, we've not got to put him under as much pressure as we'd like to.
Tebaldi Mahaha is to the park.
Bind. Set. Just a slip. It's just a slip. Move over here. Get closer now. Here. 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 Yeah, longer bind. Get closer.
Slua gefas anoshalli. Lysin täällä hän tuollaisen kulikkaalla jo.
Yes, 9.
Shinnishan for Ganatel. Gambra, Ikahu.
No, stop. Rock now. Use it.
To Baldi. Wel, han räcker koiktiken nach klachke kulikinju. Suur van Lave. We zijn het torste voel te Ganatel. Zijn nu hoor hound te Ganatel.
5 and 3.
At least we're staying in the right end of the pitch, Robin.
Yeah, well, basically start again at this line out. Have another crack at them.
Here's the cavalry. Drawing Giant Adam Jones of Alav. Foutje er goed in, maar dat is aanwist. Dan is de neertje gedaan, Denton. Hier zijn heel lang in aan Ulene Gelle. Daar zo gaat die dag crush, maar stuk thuis zo karm gedaan, toen dat is ja. Er wel lijnen channel, lijnen er een himmel. En we kiel hoog, 10 meter stogen.
No, 4.
Zo is hem niet aan. Zijn de push, het vader zat er een koude de eerst. Er is een echt blast gekomen in de park. Het is koos looien, naar Ergelemaag. De voorste nog te Genetian. Het hier weer tachers vat een heugen. Well, there isn't again anything we can see other than this.
It's just so frustrating. I think that's VP. Just gets the ball ripped off him. I mean, that's it's not good enough. That we need to look after that. We're not going to get anywhere doing that, and it's just so frustrating to watch.
What do you put that down to for people who just don't understand the amount of work you do in a week trying to perfect your technique and bring it on? Is that just the pressure of the game, or?
Well, yeah, Ospreys are a very tough team, and they're putting a lot of pressure on us.
So tiredness will come into it now.
Well, yeah, but that's professional rugby players should be able to look after the ball.
Well, David Denton. Saar look at the game as a game of Jeru. It was a nog droch reiche. Well, every picture tells a tale, Robin.
Yeah,
that was the man of the match in the last game.
Yeah, fair play to Dance. He's started the season really well, but ball's obviously slippery out there tonight, and it's got away from him. But yeah, it's just been the story of the night, really. It's errors, especially against a team like the Ospreys. Like, you can't afford to make that many errors and expect to win.
It's certainly not what Edinburgh would have wanted, this type of performance tonight, where you did have positives to take out. Is there anything you can take out of the game at this stage? One or two good performances?
Yeah, the scrum's been quite good again. The line out, bar a few squint throws, it's been good. But it's not. We've never really got started. We've not got our game going at all.
Basics like tackling were in the first half.
Yeah, and even in attack, we haven't got going at all. So. But still 14 minutes left to try and finish on a positive and then move into next week. Yeah.
Bind. Set. Steady. Yes, 9.
To Baldi. Die eerste Sheen geneet aan de Rash Tonks.
Come back.
De Hummel heeft lach geschiet. Ik goed de eerste bal die Titi Giloreke. En we zien hier terug Natoga. Forstenach. Achekloos het daar Hurris. Het algo kleine van Alishek Aster. Tjenne Sharp. David Denton. Die geschalten. Het Kuzen zoals ze is. Die is Bachke goed. Ora. Sy'n bal y tyn i mach mae'r crap siap yn y ddysg. Ta bal di yn o'r brwydgelach. Dydach brwydgel y fi gaich yn y gamol yn. Ulai y rwy y ffalal eisiau sio, gyd gybiad y bwynig i hyd gemach y conach y siach. Ulai Ochdiag, Paddy Jackson, le Penas, conach 7, Ulster 18. That's beginning to go more Ulster, what you would expect. Ulster beginning to
starting to take their toll. Tough start of the season for Ulster, not won yet, so they'll be desperate for a win over in Connacht.
John Lydia's maha. Chile gaan live clee. Pas de jaar door de show. Dat schrijf EMP. Die is dat count de gunje. Count aardeven. Kun je gaan de leentje naar gekauwen na naardeven nog. Die is keurig. Oh, die is die nog merk is even aan pas stoppen. I think a
lot of the errors and stuff, you got to give credit to the Ospreys. You know, they've slowed the ball down at the breakdown. They've got boots through, nicked onto the ball. You know, they've disrupted it quite well, and you have to give credit there to them.
Jich mina generakal maha. Ni met toch dooi als een vianna gunna generakal als een heen. Jong Shir as. De hebben het zijn dat er niet aan het liggen als een jaar en een vaart voor de willen te keren je wie. Te Baldi, oh, die dacht het al brengen. Tine mag het zich kijken ra. Dus we hier Ospreys en is toch een kwartierige game lee.
It's just silly there from Dimitri. Just giving them an easy out. You know, you can maybe say he was a bit unlucky, but.
Number 6. Yeah, flag.
Eli Walker. Who daar scoorde is Grabham, Tom Grabham, dat is het. Walker Liga, Hibbard Liga, Agus Hassler. Te Baldi ga gaan nirmelt. Agus well, Jack Cuthbert de boel gezit. Hoe er aan het leentje doen, is maar goed dat kargen is het. Het eerst. Zo het schuurt te gaan je zo aan Fusel, oh terug vast voor Fusel. Die dat geforcige game and echt. Another good example there, Robin. It seems to me that the Ospreys are committing 3, 4, 5 players to Edinburgh's 1 or 2 on the ground.
Well, no, I think that's planned from the Ospreys. They've caught that line, they've boxed it well, and it's been a good box kick. Just as Jack's caught it, he's been hit by 2 or 3 Ospreys players, and they've got all the momentum going forward, so they've counter-rucked and turned it over. It's difficult running back to try and get numbers to that.
But the line-out has, generally speaking, apart from 1 or 2 loose throws, the line-out has been a bit of a success tonight.
Yeah, the line-out's been good. It was really good last week.
Oh. Zie het werk gezit van Morgan Allen. En de hele bal is toch er ook jallig nodig in zijn zoelenneke. Ga je het hier gemaakt het de hoe aan views die First dan heb ik naar Ospreys nog. Ze is 8 minuten en 1. Schacht hier krijg het kwartier.
Ball! One stop! 20!
De bal is de eerst. 8-9. Die dat maar een goed zoes. Koos dan je hit ze joi.
Back by black! Back by black! Play on!
Denton. Wel. Van alles is het. Er is Den Eton ka bhuail ó suas a sinna seart a baldi as a yoi hast.
Lovely kick by Sammy there, noticed there's no one back.
He's been pretty quick around the base of the scrum, on the back foot for most of the part, but certainly eager to get the pace of the game going.
Yeah, you can tell his frustration, just the ball's a bit slow at the rucks and stuff. But now he's looked sharp since he came on.
Ollie Atkins. Tiner. Som smyger sin nachrahu Miru Isaac van der Westhuizen Atelier. Nest Cormac den Eton Chiliug. Ach er zelf al Lewis had. Zo kiendig ze had as de heen. Prepik trein. Ach gyn eich rhys gachwml ystafo for sel. Gwna Toga. Er y gwachgu. Nes da Cormac den Eton y sio. Siawch al Lewis yn eich nilient yn dwy ystaf. But Gian so that's Tibaldi Jason Lawson as in the height of
Away 20. It's up.
So gan hier meld. Ni ligier a chasu as Isaac ik wil doen is a joi. Ha shen se penas a shen to Ganadian. Er is doe jaar.
Yeah, 23. Touched it, you're offside.
Na Toga. Er a chrona hu het Ganadian so as a line hais. Na se groen geschokt je gebal. Er asje is de worst. Wat er khoshach er bal.
Yeah, another thing we've not done too well, which hasn't helped boys like Tonksy and Dents under the high balls. We've not, you know, when they've kicked up, you know, their runners running through, we've not jockeyed them and tried to block their line subtly. You know, they've just had clean runs at our jumpers, which makes it very difficult to take.
Richard Hibbard in a mahumar sarchlich at a game. No surprise there. Hibbard's been chosen as man of the match.
He had a very good game.
Haast het al, ten Eton. Ze zijn naar Wisnachu. Denton. Pas. Mag is een steier eerst, ten Eton. 3 meters, 4 meters toch, hè? Mag een e-mail. Wie meer chili geta. No hit de broer gemaakt eerst. Wel, had Maas alleen het hier en Ospreys en je check of ze bij Blauw. Hidalgo klein, er wie garooi gemaakt hier. Een goed kijken aan de shit. Zal nu hier het alles erwaard. Zal maar had het kafak ze bij en maken ze shit. Terecht de kraatje dat talen neer. Dus, maar goed dat kan. Ja, Robin. It's textbook defending, really.
Yeah, the Ospreys have got a very aggressive defence, come up hard. I think, you know, one thing we'd maybe look to do, like, put some tip-ons in and stuff, but, you know, because we haven't...
They're not giving anyone time to do that.
Yeah, no, but because we haven't looked after the ball that well, we're just wanting to carry it and up, which makes it easy for them to fly on the ball carrier. And, you know, they're making a real pest of themselves at the breakdown and using the choke tackle to hold Dimitri up there.
Their turnover result tonight has been fantastic, really, because they've won the ball on the ground so often.
Yeah.
3 minutes in Killiemaha to Baldi. Geofuchtig we gaan eten. Ach, schau. Haast dat de veenje machlich. Oh, skunjan. Nest. Fat de Parker, Matthew Morgan. Matthew Morgan. Wel, als je nog even zag, meneer Huizer is niet. Wel, en je kussen zo ring uit de jaren op naar Akutiken le Aster, maar Matthew Morgan, ik zat een keer iets jaren weggeer. En je ten je pio ervaar, een lane geresusciteerd, wauw. Je moet Usain Bolt als een lijn het hier, en je moet Tiction. And maybe teaching because on that case, Robin, this is virtually inexplicable.
Yeah, you know, Omar, the defence coach, will be pulling his hair out there. I mean, nothing to do with systems there. You know, that's just a simple missed tackle. And Matthew Morgan, I know he's played a bit of sevens. You know, he's got great gas, and he showed it there.
Well, what do you make of the touchdown issue? I mean,
I thought Nicky Walker
just
tried hard
it.
to get back,
Yeah.
so it maybe is worth a look.
Here we go.
You know, another 5 metres I think Nicky had him.
Control. Yeah, I mean, that's... Oh. Now, if that was Nicky Walker putting it down, you'd be claiming it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, well, he's lost it, maybe.
I think he has, but,
in absolute honesty, he may very well have lost it.
Yeah, look.
Oh, and then he loses it. So...
It's one of those ones.
Well, if Nicky Walker has pulled this off,
yeah,
that's some tackle.
Yeah, he's done brilliantly getting back there.
Well, on balance,
I think
it's worth a try for a run.
Yeah, but I think you'd be pretty annoyed if you were that Ospreys boy tracking inside.
Yeah.
A simple pass back inside.
So the issue is he's got it down, there's no doubt about that, but he's before the line, and then
that could be knocked on.
It looks as if as he's gone over the line, he's lost it.
Marius,
yes?
You may award the try.
Well,
I may award the try. Thank you, Paul.
It's been one of those nights.
I hesitate to say it, but the TMO is from Wales.
Yeah.
It's just a fact.
It's one of those ones that could go either way,
Yeah.
but that's poor defence there.
Well, Astor, you've got to hand it to Nicky Walker. He kept plugging at it.
Yeah, fair play to him. I mean, he nearly pulls it off as well, but...
Well, Shia scores in est in a Ospreys. Taig het ga kutich. Agus Coram ga ele horish agus at there and Keher Shachet er daigit and I neither van Shachet ek the natal agus in el kusus urgen era a Shanheen yun van de vorige goed garwach skipper of ark agus maar a sloye kreeg is a game 6-8 natal yun getava Isach gekro kusen kovit terev Right, the Kiri, Gibige Pulach at Dushogav. Denton. Davinet, gonna get a miracle. Spikistan Tidach, Timra Gloch, Uriter, Matria, Ervi Cooper. Oh, at the Howl of the East. Skialach na haige, agus an oors na toga Merach. You know, well, Robin, it's just it's almost time to wrap it up. But where do we go from here in terms of fixing all this stuff? I suppose Alan Solomon is having a look at the whole team in its entirety. He says it might be November before he's worked it all out.
Yeah, well, I think tonight's just been a bit of a non-starter. It's been so frustrating. We've just not managed to keep a hold of the ball, and if you don't have the ball, you're not gonna do very much, and so it's proven. So you know, get back up to Edinburgh and back in on Monday, and Scarlet's next Friday night, and need to fix all these others.
Cymru Cyrieiste Castar Aniela Teisiol Haast. Ysio yrwta ha irvital car cwr hiatyn ha rwy galar. Morsit a sy'n y jar a charwai tachos na streir i gem. Tebaldi heri fi Macarir of an off Tebaldi. Just a quick word about Tebaldi's had a good game tonight.
Yeah, he's kept things moving.
I mean, it's a gift for him going forward like that, but he's kept the team moving.
Yeah, it's a big loss to the Ospreys to lose Khan Fota Alihi went to Northampton, but they've brought in another good 9. Saying that.
Oh, shot at the east.
Thank you, my time.
A mis mynd gyfel yn groen siachat yn eistedd gloch gyda gol tiarag. Mae het glich dyn ni yn chwiliad y bal ymach. Pas Fata. Wel y ffacol mae i'r gyfeich dyn eidl. Mae hi di bal y mach as y ffar. Rwyt e'r ianaf. Gwri mae triach yr cwsiwn. Because as yn ein na fiannoch i gan y chwle dyniacyn. A mi cynioch le marachau Groich and Robin, a hugely disappointing night. There's no other way to put it, and it's going to be a difficult trip home for the guys.
Yeah, you know, Ospreys are a tough place to go at the best of times. We've just never got going tonight. Just basic errors and discipline and stuff have killed us. So, no, I think we just need to get. Obviously, we've got a week till the next game, so sort it out in training, and I'm sure the boys will bounce back against the Scarlets.
Thank you very much, Robin. Should have scored. Da ich it Sakir. Dich good the nation. Agus eiche gemater evgyn. Cat game nach Roma ek iris bi. Derf te geneten nach het toka loro nest. Shenakev marachai kusen agus hanile rakelakam sag faje akev bonnegamri agus van de gulletinje van saas is 'n program te nation na kaulerie is van de gulletinje rugby pio. Eiche walf.